It's first thing in the AM, alright? First thing in the AM. You feel me? So I just woke up literally. So I'm sounding a little rough. You feel me? But this is that morning voice, okay? This is that morning voice. Now listen to me closely. Now yesterday I told y'all how basically everything is shutting down and everything getting real, and the real factor is getting real. Like soon you gonna start seeing shit you really wish and you really thought was impossible. And I just want to break this shit down because now it's getting to the point to where the first thing in the morning when I wake up, sometimes my spirit is not all the way in my body. So for an example, I woke up today, like I just woke up, and everything was hella blurry because I wasn't fully in me yet. My eyesight was hella blurry. Everything around me was just like, bro, this shit aggravating. Like I wanted to go back to that other reality because I was having fun. When I wake up in this avatar, nigga, everything around me is so boring. Like in other realities, everything is fun as hell. You feel me? I'm having a good ass time. Like in that reality, I went to a party. My nigga, I was flying. I was doing all sorts of shit. And then when I wake up and come back to this one, I'm like, bro, this some bullshit. Nigga, I gotta wake up. I mean, it's not like I'm doing nothing. I don't have a job. You know, I'm serving my purpose. I can really do whatever the fuck I want. But it's like, goddamn, nigga, I was just flying and shit. Nigga, I was flying. I was having a good ass time. You feel me? I was with my sis, and not my real sis, but she and my soul family. You feel me? She one of those. You feel me? She ended up getting that vaccine, you know. So I'm sort of sad, but it is what it is. But I was with my sis or my auntie, whatever you want to call it. You know, my family, and everything was going good. She sent me some bread, shit like that. I was watching her on YouTube and shit like that. That's my family, and I was just so excited. In this realm, in this reality, my family isn't close like that. We're very distant, especially when it comes to me, because I'm like the outcast. You feel me? I'm like the black sheep in the family because I'm like one of the only ones that's knowing this shit. So when they call me and try and talk to me on some bullshit, guess the fuck I do? I just be yeah, I'm that boring nigga. You know that boring nigga that you just call? Yeah, that's me. I'm just boring. I don't give a fuck. And then when my dad called me, he always just trying to talk about religion and how God is good, man. Then I don't even call. Nigga, he sent me $150 the other day, and guess what? He said call me, and I ain't call his ass. Thanks for the $150 though. For real, I'm dead ass. I'm dead the fuck ass. Niggas think shit is a joke. I don't have time to listen to religion. Look, if you call me talking about something else, then shit, I sit through it and listen. But calling me on some religion shit, no, Dad, I can't do it. Especially me knowing what the fuck is going on. So let's get back into the topic, right? So we in this simulation. Let me just hop off where I left off. You know, I'm gonna just pick up where I left off on yesterday's video. So literally, right? The shit that you about to see is crazy. All right, you about to see portals open. You about to see the CGI crack. You literally about to see the shit. The shit you about to see in the next few months is gonna blow your mind away. The information that you about to get from the people that you believe in is about to be crazy. They about to come out and explicitly tell y'all this shit. They about to come out and tell y'all what's about to happen. You feel me? If you think I'm lying, you gonna see it from them. They ass is gonna show you like, yeah, nigga. Because if you don't believe me, they gonna come out and say this shit. All the celebrities right now, they are in fear and they are in panic. Especially the guys. Because they don't know what to do. It's sad to say this, but think about all your favorite celebrities and just realize how programmed they is and how fucked up they are. I'm sad to say this, but everybody that's in that bitch is gonna die. They're gonna actually die. So think about your favorite celebrity, the person you look up the most. You just love them. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but they have been participating in sex trafficking. They've been killing other guys. They've been organ harvesting. They've been snatching people. Piece of adrenochrome. They've been drinking people. You feel me? And they sided with the elites. So when they spirit and soul, they leave the astrals and they come, they ass is gonna get snatched and they're gonna destroy their soul. So they actually gonna perish. Everybody that's been doing their mission is gonna live, and that's why I'm trying to tell you, do your soul contract, do your soul mission right now. Because if you start doing what you need to do, you will get a pass. Like, no matter what the fuck, like, bro, if you just come here and you do your soul mission, you won't get destroyed. Because the universe, it looks at you. The earth itself is one big recording. So you are being watched. You being watched by the CIA, but at the same time, you're being watched by the universe. You're being watched by the cosmos. You're being watched by the earth. So if you start doing your purpose, they gonna know that you was doing what you came here to do. So when shit get over, and even if your soul leave your body, you gonna be perfectly fine. They're gonna make sure to come get you. You probably won't even have to look at the moonlight. You probably won't even have to go through that planet. The fucking planet Nibiru might capture your soul. I'm being dead the fuck ass. Like, planet, you think planet Nibiru is just here to just be here? No, nigga, that shit is capturing souls as well before they ass get zipped and zapped. But I want to let you know something else. The fucking planet Nibiru is the thing that's breaking this shit down. You feel me? When the second sun first hit the atmosphere, this is when shit start going haywire. And the second sun been in the atmosphere since about 2018, 2019. And they've been trying to talk to and warn the people about it since the 50s. Okay? I'm telling you, the 50s is when the elites finally realized that the world was going to end, that their system was going to crash. That's why they released slavery. Okay, now I'm going to get into history a little bit. And this is why I don't have no love, you feel me? And this is why I be mad sometimes, you feel me? I'm a little calm right now because I'm tired. But in yesterday's video, I was heated. I'm not gonna lie, I was heated, I was mad, I was angry because some people don't like to think and use their brain cells. So in the 50s, they got that wake-up call like, yeah, nigga, we finna come back and we finna take shit over. So for all the people that believe in religion, so you really think that God would let people go through slavery? Okay, this is just the first part, and then I'm gonna get deep. Okay, so you think that Jesus Christ would let our people suffer and go through slavery, and everything's just fine for everybody that believe in religion? Now, fuck religion and fuck that. This is for the real true shit. So you telling me that the white people have oppressed us for years, had us whipping each other, was whipping us, was making us pick corn, work for these people, work for them. They was having sex with us, with our goddesses. They was doing all this type of weird shit. And then they get that wake-up call saying, oh yeah, by the way, in a few of y'all man-made years, we gonna come run shit if you don't get shit straight. And the second sun gonna come in the atmosphere and we gonna raid this bitch and take over shit. And then all of a sudden they wanna free us. And then I'm supposed to thank them for freeing us when in the first place they was the ones who enslaved us. So you fine with that. So you okay with you okay with that. So you're fine. You're perfectly okay with the white man that enslaved you, took you completely away from your divinity, and then he freed you. You okay with that? He enslaved you for years, but now you free, so everything's just fine. That's how they looking at you like you stupid. Nigga, we didn't whip your ass plenty. And they talking about you. When you was in slavery, because your ass, if you was soul, you most likely have been reincarnated. So you probably experienced all that shit. But you don't know because you think you just live one life. So when, in that class, when you learn about this shit, that's why sometimes you be so mad. And you be so like, why the fuck is we talking about this? Because you went through this shit. And you don't know that. And some people just don't even pay attention to that shit. Me, I literally don't pay attention to school. Like when I was in school, y'all, like that my last year in school, my junior year, my senior year, I really didn't give a fuck. My junior year which I really considered my last year, because junior year was just a year that was crazy, because this is when the corona came out. And I just literally didn't give a fuck about school, and I still passed and went to my senior year. Because I thought I just didn't give a fuck. You feel me? But in my junior year, this is when I started to wake up, you know, and I started realizing certain shit. And I started realizing how they programming people, and how niggas is sleep, and how niggas is never gonna wake up, you know. And I started realizing this is a corrupt system. And most people don't realize it's a corrupt system, man. Most people sitting here thinking shit's sweet because they had a super low vibration. And like I said in my last video, everything is frequency. You know, frequency. There's no such thing as good as bad. It's all about frequency and what you vibrate on. The draconian reptilians, you think they evil, but nigga, they gotta live and survive. Yes, it seems sort of fucked up, like damn, you know, the draconian reptilians, they came and invaded our planet and shit like that. Yeah, on that note, that shit was sort of evil. That shit was sort of fucked up, how they backstabbed us and shit like that. And how the Pleiadians and the Greys and all these beings fucked us over. But you gotta realize that's the side they on. You know, that they vibrate on a super low vibration. So the shit that they gotta do to survive is gonna be like doing shit like that. But they understand that there is no God. They know that there is no such thing as one just God in heaven and hell. They know that shit is false. And the thing that when they say heaven and hell is mind states. It's realms that you can be on. Heaven is like a super high vibration. You just bliss. This is just pure happiness. Hell is like, this is hell. Like what I'm going through is low key like hell. It is no, like family, as family all retarded, family all off. You know, you gotta live and think about paying bills and going to work and shit like that's hell. And it's real discreet, and they you thinking that it's after death. No, is here. You are a dead soul anyways, because most people are dead souls because they just go with the system. If you're going to work, I don't give a fuck how woke you think you are. You nigga, you still going with the system. You still are cattle to them. You still are giving them energy. And I don't give a fuck if you think you gotta pay bills and shit like that. Nigga, you are a lost cause in my eyes. And I used to be just like that. I used to be like, no, I gotta get some money so I can. Nigga, what the fuck do I need money for? I don't need money for shit. Okay? Now I'm gonna talk about happiness, and I'm gonna talk about emotions. Now this is the brunt of the fucking video. So with emotions in every way keep you here. I didn't know this back then, but back then I used to be at a high vibration, but emotions would kick in. I get mad, I get sad, I get angry. You know, I fuss and yell. But the more and more I just be calm, cool, collected, and in the present, the more I observe and the more I realize how retarded all those emotions was. I just started realizing how mad I used to get for no reason. Now it's passion. It's different than anger. Anger is something that's so fake. You gotta be at your root to even experience anger. To even argue, you gotta be at your root. You gotta be at them lower chakras. Me, I vibrate so high, nigga, you can yell at me and I'm just looking at you like, this you is retarded. That's all I'm gonna say, like, man, you is retarded. And that's it, I'm gonna keep it moving. But I don't have energy, I don't have that energy to yell at you. I don't have that energy to converse and exchange energies on that wavelength. You can sit there and yell at me and I'll take it. And you'll be like, man, you ain't gonna say nothing. Look, you are literally being a feminine. You are living in your female self if you start arguing back. Especially with a female. A female don't like a nigga that's all emotional. I promise. And this is Matrix talk. Like, I don't even like the fact that niggas is going out with girls and shit like that, like getting pussy and shit like that, that shit blows my fucking mind. Like, bro, I'm so far away from that universe. It's crazy. Like, I'm so far away from that universe. Like, bro, I'm to a point to where I don't even think I could have a bitch in my life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said it. I don't even think I could have a girl just in my life calling me every day, worrying and checking on me every day. I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do it, y'all. That's just how high of a vibrate. I'm just cooling by myself. Like, you can come over and suck my dick a little bit. You know, maybe give me a hand job. You feel me? Or we fuck. But then you gonna have to go. Like, I'm on Hollywood standards. Like, I'm sorry. You feel me? I just can't do it. You being in my face all day and you trying to argue and create all this shit and no, I just can't do it, because I realize and understand how fake everything about. I realize how everything in this existence that's around me right now does not matter. This house does not matter. That TV doesn't matter. The controller doesn't matter. The slides don't matter. This shirt don't matter. Nothing around us matters. Nothing. And that's why the earth is mad, because we're in an earth that none of this shit should exist. None of it. The telephone poles. The weather making machines. Because you think earth is just making it rain and shit and thunder. No, the earth is not doing that. Sometimes it does. But most of the times it's the elites. How the fuck you think they know the weather before it even comes? Oh, because they got the shut the fuck up, bitch. You retarded. Don't even start with me right now. Nigga, you see, cause sometimes I gotta get aggressive, cause some of y'all ass be trying to work with the elites. Like, that shit pisses me the fuck off. Like, bitch, shut your bitch ass up talking about something. Nigga, I'm telling you how this shit ran. Niggas be having a week. The niggas be having the weather for the entire week. Like, how the fuck is that even possible? Nigga, what? Oh, you could time travel and tell the future is basically what the fuck you telling me. No, nigga, it's just like The Simpsons. They be playing all y'all dumb ass like, I hate when people say, man, The Simpsons is predicting shit. No, the fuck they not, nigga. They the ones doing the shit. They not predicting shit. They know what the fuck is gonna go down, so they put it in the show. But niggas think so fucking, niggas so retarded. Oh my God, they just predict everything. Holy fuck. Like, I look at people like, bro, you are retarded. You stupid. Just like with American Dad, be putting the alien right in your face. And you'll still believe in that man-made God and Jesus. They show you Roger, his little gray ass going to school, and you think your ass not in school with aliens. With aliens, because you are extraterrestrial yourself. But you programmed to be afraid when when you see them, your ass would be afraid. Me, I ain't gonna be afraid. I'm gonna be like, nigga, why didn't you just show me this in school? Like, imagine a plane where everybody was just them being themselves. Cause everybody is not being themselves. That's how fake this world is. This world's so fake to where you got a whole ego. Nigga, you got something called an ego. How the fuck is this even possible? How the fuck is even, I don't even know how having an ego is possible no more. That's how far gone I am, y'all. I'm so far gone that it's hard for me. I can't even act like I want to gangbang no more. I can't even listen to that type of music no more. I just can't do it. That's how far gone I am. I'm telling y'all, I already ascended. Like, I'm in 5D. I literally, this matrix don't mean shit to me. Like, this shit don't mean a damn thing to me. Like, it blows my mind that I'm still here. Like, it blows my mind. So when people come up to me and talk about all these different things, you know, you got Family Guy, you know, the little kid, he know everything, and he talking to the dog and shit. You don't think these white people can do that shit? You don't think these reptilians can communicate with the cats? You don't think that everything has a language, and you don't think people understand that language? Just like when a baby is born, is she speaking? That's not crying. She's speaking, but they called it crying. You don't know how powerful the children are. They are untapped. And then when you look at the special kids, they like to call them special because they are special. They are very intelligent. So you thinking, oh my God, he's acting crazy and he's special. He's living his best life. Literally. In your face, he don't give a fuck. He'll do anything. He gonna run around. He gonna run around the school. He'll yell if he want to yell. He'll scream. He'll do whatever the fuck he want. And then you see the special ed teachers. Oh, come on, don't pay attention. He living his best fucking life. He's untapped from this matrix. And your dumb ass is programmed. They actually look, they are more afraid of them people than you because they are completely untapped. Them kids is so fucking special that they be seeing the realms. They third eye be freshly open. They be seeing the realms, communicating with the realms. So when they ass just be talking and your ass be like, why the fuck is he just talking? And your ass be laughing, guess what? He's actually communicating. He's actually seeing the shit that's going around. He actually knows shit. But he not gonna sit there and waste his time on you. Cause he got his hands full with other teachers. He got his hands full with people that's trying to program him. You see what the fuck I'm saying? But you want to laugh at some shit. He's actually more intelligent than you. Ha ha ha. The jokes is on your dumb ass. I can go to a special person and start communicating with them off gate because they understand what telepathy is. This speaking shit, they can't learn it. That's why it'd be hard for them to learn it because they not even supposed to know the shit. So the jokes really be on you. I didn't know that. I used to be one of them niggas that used to laugh when a special kid do some weird shit. I used to laugh. I'm like, God, I admit this shit. I used to be in my ego. I used to be at a low vibration. So when I used to look at this shit, I didn't purposely want to laugh, but like, you know that laugh where it's like, bro, I'm not trying to laugh, but your ass laugh. Yeah, nigga, I used to do that shit. Like, I used to bite my tongue and shit when I used to get up to them. It ain't nothing funny about that, nigga. They ass is way more intelligent than us. And then they call them special. Nigga, yeah, because they is. For real, nigga. And I never knew this. I never in my life knew this until I started waking up. And I started seeing them for who they truly are. They are very awakened. That's what that is. They're highly awakened. And they got to get a special program to get programmed. They don't want to get programmed. So sometimes they ask this rebellious as fuck as well. Yes, nigga. Yeah. Everything is reversed. Everything's reversed. You the programmed one for learning that English. You the programmed one for learning and going with that school system. And you thinking about going to college? Programmed. That special kid not thinking about the past or the future. That nigga is just living. And he's seeing what the fuck is going on. He's very in tune with vibrations. He's in tune with himself. He knows what he wants to do. And he don't have an ego to stop him. So that's why you see them just do whatever the fuck they want. And your ass being a house civilized person, you thinking you normal. They programmed you to believe you're normal when all this shit ain't normal. Nothing around you is normal, nigga. The TV ain't normal. Playing the video games not normal. Masturbating is not normal. I almost said that shit normal. That shit not normal. Going to school, not normal. Having friend groups, not normal. Being cool with people, not normal. None of this shit is normal. The fuck am I cool with you for? What the fuck is we friends for? All we doing is smoking weed, wasting our time. We not talking about nothing serious. Why the fuck is we cool? Why the fuck am I cool with you? Why are we friends? And then, once you start realizing who you are, hell no, I'm not cool with you. You might try and set me up, bitch. I'm one of the gods. I'm an Alunakai. I literally could create the reality. Everything around me happens with a thought. And I never knew back then when I was programming this music. It serves two purposes. Now, most people don't know this, but music serves two purposes. So if you at a low vibration, if you listen to the music, you'll actually enjoy it. So the people that's around you that might be agents, just be watching you, they'll know you're at a low vibration just because you can sit there and enjoy the music and not know how brainwashed it is. And you don't realize the frequency. And two, when you listen to music, when your head start to hurt, when you start feeling weird, everything's starting to feel off, they can tell that you at a high vibration. Your vibration is above the music. So this is when they start doing shit, weird shit. And I had to learn this the hard way. Nigga, it got to a point to where I could only listen to 432 hertz music. Now it's to a point to where I can't listen to none of it. I can't even listen to 432. I can't listen to nothing. If I'm listening to a frequency, it's gonna be the hertz itself. I'm not listening to no gang banging shit, because that's the only genre of music I was programmed to like. You was programmed to like that type of music. You don't even like the music, you really like the beats. The beats is when you, nigga, you start jumping and shaking your head as soon as you hear a beat that's catchy. Your ass be moving, huh? You can't help it. Your ass can't help it, can you? Your ass moving. Your ass up. Your ass, oh, I gotta dance. I gotta move. That's energy that they're snatching from you. And it's music. So your ass is gonna listen to it. And then they got the spells. They got the spells that's hitting your ass. That's why you be seeing special people. Sometimes they can't handle the frequency of everybody around them. They can't handle the energy around them. So what they be having like them earplugs. Sometimes they gotta disconnect. And that's what my ass gotta do. I gotta get some of them headphones so I can just start disconnecting from reality. Because sometimes I be so out of space when in this reality that I be spacing out, and sometimes it's like I literally will freeze. Like I literally like, this is too overwhelming for me because this shit is overwhelming. I'm in a reality where the shit got hacked and everyone's programmed. This shit can mentally fuck someone over. And then when you don't have friends, like immediate people that's around you that's on the same shit, the shit could drive one crazy. But I got a YouTube channel and I'm serving my purpose. I'm just waiting for everything to crash because I know everything is gonna crash anyways. The whole world ended. This whole program is ending, and they trying to do everything to keep it going. And they gonna keep playing along until the shit finally hit the fan. Nigga, you think they gonna just stop? You think they really just gonna stop and tell you what the fuck you want? That's why they got the pandemic. I'm telling you, that's why they still trying to grab as many souls as they can. They ain't gonna take mine. Hell no. You gonna have to literally outright kill me, what you would call kill me, but all you doing is making me rise, letting me rise. You're not injecting shit in me, and if you do, guess what? It's trouble for your ass. You inject me, that's karma. Nigga, karmic that you gonna die instantly. If you do something without me, without my consent, and they know this. When they do shit like that, God, I don't know what type of bird that is, but that bird was fucking fire. But when they know that if they do something without your consent, that's trouble. That's why they want you to sign everything. You don't be knowing what you signing. I'm letting you know all them shits that you be signing, those be contracts from below. You don't know what the fuck you just signed. Nigga, I was at the facility and I read a paper that said, nigga, you will have no free will. What the fuck? They said if you sign this, you will have no free will and you will be a robot. And you will command, we'll control everything. What the fuck? When I read that shit and I was at that facility, that's why I'm telling you, you gotta start reading papers. And you gotta just stop signing shit. Nigga, they said if you don't sign it, you'll be here until 30 days. I said, okay. I'd rather have my will. I'd rather be a soul and keep my soul. They wanted me to sell my soul because they knew how powerful I was. I was activating on their ass. So the first day they said, you can get released right now if you sign these papers. And I said no after I read it. And then it was a part of it covered. And I tried to, so when I took the paper, they ass was scared. Because they was looking at a Lunakai that was a god and he knew what the fuck was going on. Nigga, look, I put this on my soul. I put this on everything I love, right? Nigga, they handed me the paper and said, they skipped it. They just said, this is the release papers. They said, if you sign this right now, right here, your ass can get out today. And they just gave me the pen. I said, okay, let me read it. Once my ass started reading, her ass was trying to trick. Wait. This nigga's doing reading. Why the fuck is you reading? Then I was like, I read it out loud so everybody can hear this shit too. I said, first of all, it was a little bit of bullshit. And then that shit said, if you sign this, it will take your free will away from you and make you a robot that will do everything and anything that we tell you to do. I said, what the fuck? I said, hell no. I said, I looked at them and was like, what you mean free will taken away from you? And his ass looked like a bot. His ass was like, oh shit. And then there was a sticker covering the part of the reading. So I started peeling that bitch off and they ass snatched the paper away from me. That shit probably said, if you sign this paper, now we get the choice to kill you or something. I never felt bloodlust like that in my entire life when I was there. Nigga, it was bloodlust like crazy. It was hella bloodlust. When that paper got down there and all them reptilians was around me, because I was surrounded by reptilians in that facility on the 13th floor. Yeah, very iconic, very coincident. It was Greys, Pleiadians, all that in that bitch. And I was stuck in that bitch. They had me taking pills because I was active. And they was gonna keep me in there until I started acting programmed. So that's what I started doing. I started acting like everything was sweet. And I just became cool with them. I met a lot of extraterrestrials in that facility. And I learned a lot. You feel me? I learned a lot there. But when I read that part, I couldn't even believe it. And they showed you this shit in Family Guy, or it was it was Family Guy. They showed you, nigga, when you in them hospitals and you sign them papers, they even on The Simpsons, he signed some shit and he didn't know what he was signing. I'm telling you, stop signing these papers. They said if you don't sign it, and then this is what they said: if you don't sign it, we gonna take you to court. Then I had court with 4 reptilians, and they asked, after the whole thing, they said, we're going to keep you here. We're going to Baker Act you for 30 days, and you're going to have to be here for 30 days. And then they said, or you could just sign it. They wanted me to say, they asked, because they want to take your soul so they can start doing shit with you. So you be programmed. Not me, bitch. I'm too smart for them. So I was like, all right, 30 days it'll be. They didn't like that shit. They didn't like me. They wanted to take me away. They don't like a smart person. Like, they don't like us. So I was ready to be there for 30 days because I know how this shit work. They need your consent for them to hurt you. You've got to be scared for them to hurt you, or you got to sign away so they can hurt you and control you and make you a puppet. That's why they said signing your soul away. You sell your soul. All of them niggas that signed them papers, they did not even read it. So all that shit that they skipped out on, it literally say in them papers that you're going to be controlled for the rest of your life. And now you decide with the reptilians, Pleiadians, you sign with us and you work for us, you fucking God. And they tell you all that shit in that paper. I seen a video where Rick Ross was signing that nigga name, and his ass was like, cause he didn't even read it. He heard all that money he was gonna get and he signed his life away. Now he's controlled. Now he's MK Ultra Puppet. It was instantly after he signed that bitch, he got assigned a fucking being, a shadow person. But he was just at such a low vibration, he didn't feel shit right then and there. If you was at a high vibration and you signed them papers, you would feel everything happen. You would literally feel your soul get taken away from you. You would literally feel your free will getting took away from you. But if you a puppet, if you someone that's eating meat and you so far away from your soul contract, you would sign them papers and nothing would happen. You'll be like, ain't shit happen. You'll just sign it. Me, I understand what free will is because I use my free will. I have free will. I have a soul. You feel me? I have a purpose. And I'm gonna serve my purpose. You see what I'm saying? And they don't want you to serve your purpose. And the more and more you serve your purpose, the stronger and stronger and the higher in dimensions and elevation you're gonna be. The harder and harder it is for them to touch you. Because when you serve your purpose, you're protected on a grand scale. That's why they don't want you to serve your purpose. They don't want you to be universally protected. And once you're not universally protected, they can just kill your ass. They can just kill your ass whenever they want. I promise, I'm not playing games. For everybody that's not serving their purpose, your ass can get snatched at any moment. They could kill you at any moment. They could just come to your house with a gun and kill you. They can't do that with me. They can't do that. I gotta sign my life away. I gotta sign papers for them to do some shit to me. They can't. Nobody can kill me. I'm literally unkillable right now. And fear is not real. So I don't have fear. If the oppressors come to me with a gun, I know what that is. I know they trying to put fear in me so they can kill me. Because they need your consent to do something to you because you are a god. And they understand the karmic debt that comes with killing a god. So that you're gonna have to want to die for them to be able to even kill you. That's why guns and poles is a thing, and then they program you to make you believe that death is real. Once you start knowing that death is not real, you're gonna look at that gun totally different. You're gonna be like, yes, you are releasing me. You are freeing me from this avatar. I do not have a, I really don't give a fuck if you pull it or if you don't pull it. And once you start thinking like that, they ass can't even, they gonna have to put the gun back down. Like, damn, I can't even kill him. I can't. He not even afraid. He don't care. I can't kill him. That's what I'm going through. They literally can't just point the gun at me. They can't just come up in here and point the gun, because I'm gonna be like, shit, you finna free me today? Hell yeah, it's about time, nigga. I'm tired of living in this bitch. And I promise I won't be reincarnating. I promise I'm not. Yes, nigga, I promise I'm not. Nigga, I'm gonna be in the Astros. Nigga, I'm gonna be in the home plane. I'm getting the fuck out of here. For real. And they don't like a smart nigga knowing that shit. They don't like us for knowing this type of shit. They hating right now because everything's being revealed. That all of this is literally our shit. It's way deeper than this is our land. This is our entire everything. And their time has come. So the only thing I can suggest you to do is not get the jab. Another thing I can suggest you to do is follow your purpose, your soul mission, and if you don't know it, literally meditate, and it'll come to you. Meditate, sun gaze, eat healthier, and it'll come to you naturally. This is shit that naturally we know. Just like when we was a kid, we knew what we came here to do naturally, but it was through the bleaching of the soul, the nanobots they injecting you, the eating meat, the agents that they put to keep you stuck in the matrix, to keep you in a loop. I can't make this shit up. The moment I went on Seymour Attention, the moment I went vegan was the moment I gravitated towards YouTube and I gravitated towards making my channel. Ain't it weird? How the fuck, how when I literally just stopped, I do two things. I changed two things about my life. I go vegan. I stop eating that nasty man-made meat, that killing meat, that death meat. And I start saving my sexual energy. And then it's crazy how literally 3 days later, I got a YouTube channel. And I'm talking about how you should keep your sexual energy. And then I'm getting deep. Then I'm starting to learn who the fuck I am. Now I'm smoking weed, third eye completely open, saving my sexual energy, getting untapped from the matrix. Literally now I'm starting to learn all type of shit. I'm learning about auras. I'm learning about the other beings. I'm learning about how the sun is for me. I'm learning about I'm learning about everything. I'm learning about the extraterrestrials. It's funny how it took 2 steps and to change everything. And then I started serving my purpose. Then Seymour Attention led me to getting locks, saving everything, because this is the power right here. This is the universe right here on my head, the cosmos. I started learning how important meditation was. I started realizing how fake religion is, how fake this entire planet is. The only people that combats me is the people that don't save their sexual energy. That's the only people that's in my comments saying dumb shit. Because if you save your sexual energy, you'll know how fucking programmed this shit is. You start realizing how they wanted you to just come here and go with their system, harvest all your energy, and then make you reincarnate, and then just make you die, so you experience it hell all over again. Okay. And some people still think that this shit got time. That's why they even covertly saying Jesus is coming back, because we are Jesus. We are. Jesus is Zeus. And when they say Jesus is coming back, they're talking about how the gods is rising. That's even cold word. Because Jesus is Zeus, their God. Their one true God that they really put their trust in, because Zeus created them. Jesus is Zeus. So Jesus is their God. That's why they worship Jesus. But it's really Zeus, Prometheus, Yakub, Satan, all type of names. It's cold word when they say Jesus is coming back. They're talking about all the other gods that's starting to awaken. So even that is talking about us. Because they know their time is up. It's in the Bible. They even, Revelations, the mark of the beast, it's going to become a time. Yes, because they in that Bible, it's a lot of truth. But like believing in and like putting your faith in God is not what you do. You don't worship shit. You worship yourself if you a god or a demigod. If you a human, you worship us because we made you to do that. Literally, we made the white people to worship us. It's so crazy to me that white people don't have a choice but to listen to us. That's how crazy it is. These human beings, they was created with the program that all gods can literally tell them what to do, and they don't have a choice but to do it. The human beings. That's why white people don't like us, because they know that if we start rising, that we could control them. Literally, we could control the white person. But they've been controlling us for years. So they fearing us right now. They scared. Because now it's going to get to a point to where we can control them if we want. Because we starting to rise and ascend. Again, just like how Zeus could control them. You know how in Sabrina, in that Sabrina Spellman, he looked like a goat. The only reason it's a goat is because that's the sacrificial animal of choice, that so Satan will hear them. So Zeus would hear them. But that's the sacrificial animal. That's why they be having goats and shit. Oh, I'm the goat. Goat. That's sacrifices. That's symbolism. But you know how the nigga just pop up and be like, do this and that? Yeah, nigga. We can do that to them, they ass too. If you ever watch Sabrina Spellman on Netflix and you watch that shit, how the nigga, the goat just pop out of nowhere and be like, yeah, nigga, do this and do that. We can do that to white people. All the human beings, we can do that same shit. Because that's what Zeus is doing on planet Earth. Zeus has just appeared and be having commands and tell their ass what to go do. And Zeus, I'm one of the players, I'm one of the people that Zeus has sent people to come get me. Sent my own family against me. Because they work with Zeus. On my dad's side, I told you in one of the videos, on my dad's side, they working with the elites, basically. Dead ass. I put this on everything. So I'm literally running away from my so-called destiny. On my dad's side, they are working with the Zeus. They're working with him. I'm not. Not I. My grandma, she did some shit that she shouldn't have did. And now her family has been haunted ever since because she's trying to run away from her destiny. And that's why Zeus is trying to come collect me, because I'm running away from him. Every day that I'm alive and I'm doing this shit, I'm going against him, and I'm supposed to be working for him. It's a family thing. The whole family should be working for him right now. And I'm not. Because I know my purpose is way deeper than to settle down for some dumb shit like that. Fuck out of here. Fuck do I look like? Zeus has sent people my way continuously. He sent bitches my way. He sent a whole bitch my way and thought I would bite for the child. I bite. Nope, didn't go for it. End up breaking up with her. End up blocking her. And she was bad. She was sexy. She was fine. And she was a goddess. She was real. But I knew she was working with Zeus when she started talking about 7-headed dragons. And dragons, her obsession with dragons. That's code word for Zeus. Yakub saying. I started realizing she started saying shit like she watched me all the time. Yeah, that weird shit. Yep, Zeus sent her. I went to Circles of Care. Program, they trying to program me. I didn't know. Zeus sent 2 people my way to try and come collect me. The one white lady came in there. She looked decent. She was average. But she literally taught me how to be cool and calm with an entity controlling my body. Literally, she put me in a state to where the entity in my body, I had to be calm and cool so I can let it, control me. But I still have my mind and personality, and it gave me a boost in all my physical attributes. And then they sent someone else. She said she got signs from the universe. Nah, that was Zeus ass that told her to come here. And she said she wanted my autograph. Literally, she said, "Can I get your autograph?" She said, "Man, you are so famous, you don't even know. Can I get your autograph?" Huh? And back then, I didn't catch it. I just was like, shit, what do you mean? You want my autograph? You want my signature? Yes, nigga, I'm famous. I keep telling y'all don't understand how famous I am. Like, I'm very well known. Like, the shit that I'm doing is incredible to the elites. They can't the shit that I'm telling you, I've literally, like, they are afraid of me because of how powerful I am, and I'm under light code lockdown, so they are afraid of me. I literally, everything they send my way, I beat. Ever since January 5th, I was put on the map. I was famous. After that, nigga, I was well known. All the elites know who I am. You don't see how deep this shit is. You don't know how the agency CIA work. They body snatch your family and they watching you from through your family. That's what I'm going through right now. I'm not lying. I put that on my soul right now. My mom, she's body snatched. She's a control program right now. They hacked her. They snatched her up, injected her with this shit, made her a robot. That's what the shit I gotta live through. This is the shit I'm living with right now. And her ass is a robot. If I showed y'all this shit, y'all would be like, damn, Nico, you go through it. Yes, because I'm a god. I'm not attached to her though. Sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Living with something that I know will literally use my words against me. Literally. She did it. That's the whole reason why I went in a facility in the first place. 2 years ago, everything I'm saying, my mom knew. But now all of a sudden, she thinks she worried for me because I'm saying this shit. Yes, they got her. They not gonna get me though. I told her stop fucking with that. I told her stop fucking with him. He don't like you. He's trying to use you. I told her stop fucking with him. He is not who you think you are. I knew this from day one. I knew this the moment I moved here. Because the same day we moved here, he married her. That's some trapping shit. Ever since day one, I knew from the gate something was off. And her ass, the dick was so good that she just looked past everything. Bitch, what's wrong with you? And yes, I just called my mom a bitch because she's not in my soul family. I could do shit like this. And she's retarded. That's not family. She's not really family. She's just a person that got me here. Yes, I love her. If you want to, love is not real, but yes, she took care of me my entire life. So that love is there for her unconditionally. But guess what? She's not my real family. So yes, I'm not attached. I'm not attached to her. Oh well, you gonna have to do the shit that she programmed literally. She's stuck in her own body, is what I'm saying, is what I'm telling you. And I be watching this shit every day, like in disbelief. And I can't really say, what the fuck can I do? What the fuck can I can't just unzap her. It's not possible. All I could do is be like, damn, and just say in my head, like, I told her that they would do this shit. And she didn't listen to me. I told her, I literally have a whole YouTube channel. I told her, stay away. I told her, get a divorce. I told her. I kept telling her, stop. So now I don't care. I don't have it in me to care and lower my vibration caring about her. I don't have it. Because I told her multiple times, I gave her multiple warnings, and now she's stuck in her own body with a whole entity controlling her. And the entity can't stand me. And the entity be in this house be trying to do little shady shit. I'm telling you, they trying to MK Ultra me. But I'm too strong of a soul. I'm too strong. I got a whole enemy in my house. I got a demonic force. I got 2 demonic forces in my house. I got my mom who's under MK Ultra, stuck in her own body, can't say shit, can't do shit, a literal program. And I got a cat that's an evil spirit. And is a witch at that, working with the elites. I got 2 enemies in the very house I live, and I still am at a high vibration. 2 enemies living in my house. Literally, 2 of them. 2 of them. That's how powerful of a soul I am. So they ass is scared. Scary. Very scared. They very scared. They don't know what to do with me. All they can do is watch me and just keep me down. That's all they've been doing. I got the gray right there. It's an agent downstairs. It's Pleiadians over there. And it's some gods. It's a god and goddess over there. Every time I look at that god and goddess, I be laughing my ass off. Because they don't know that they're gods and goddesses. So when I be seeing them, they be a happy-ass family and shit like that. Sometimes he be like, damn, I wish my mom would have listened to me. Because we could be happy right now. We wouldn't be stressing. Right now, we'll both be activated. Right now, we'll both be on top of the fucking plane. We could have, she's manifest queen. She powerful in the astrals. My mom is very powerful, but love trapped her. Love got her ass. And that's why I'm telling y'all, love not real. Because that love is that snake shit. Her ass was in love with the enemy. Yeah, nigga, it's that deep. And they tried to do the same shit with me, but I'm not my mom. I'm not falling for no love. I don't care about the pussy. She care about the dick. The dick was good to her. I don't need pussy. So in every angle, they can't do shit. Every angle. Nigga, I was in their facility. I was in their facility for like 11 or 12 days, taking their pills that was meant to kill me, and I stomached it because that's how powerful of a vessel and soul I am. And then when they got me to sign and shit, I didn't sign it. I was like, all right, y'all, I'm just gonna be in here for 30 days. You're not taking my soul away from me. You're not taking my free will. No fucking way. I'm not finna be no robot. I'm not doing that. I read that shit in disbelief. So, for all y'all that's thinking I'm lying, you go to them hospitals, start reading them papers. Yeah, start reading them papers. Start reading. And the police, right now the police are doing a lot of inside jobs right now. A lot. And they probably, the CIA probably thought I was afraid to tell you this type of shit that I'm going through. I'm not. I'm not, because I understand what the fuck is real and what the fuck is fake. This matrix is fake. Them souls are very real though. And my mom's soul, done. She's gone. She's done. Because of love. I told her from the beginning, from the get-go, my whole time living with them, I hated this man, and I could not, I hated him. I could not stand him. Everything about him just oozed evil and bad. And guess what? She ain't listen. So she gonna go down with them for not listening to her son. Yeah. And you see, this is the face of don't give a fuck, because I'm gonna make it. That's not my soul family. So like I said, I'm not attached. I'm more attached to the person. I'm more attached to someone named Kiwani. One of my nigga. The first time I met this nigga, it was raps. Nigga, I seen this nigga and he seen me, and we instantly it was it because I know him in other dimensions, other realities. That's soul family. We in the same group. So it fucks me up more that he's programmed and he's selling drugs than this. Living with someone like this. And yes, that's my mom. But I'm not attached. She's not soul family either. So that's why I'm more attached to my auntie, because we in the same soul family group. That's why I call her sis. Because if you understood the soul, they got all these different names. They calling it your mom, your dad. No, nigga, them just the vessels to bring us here. They was used as a portal to bring me here. And I was supposed to find my soul family. And we was supposed to, on our soul mission, come together, connect. But those are the entities that brought us here. But you want to call it all these fancy words like moms and parents and shit. Oh, that's your mom. You should respect your mom. Bitch, shut the fuck up. That ain't my mom for real. My true mom is at home on the Sirius star system. The person that truly birthed me and granted me a soul, it was not her. She didn't grant me the soul, you fucking retard. You ever thought about that? Where the fuck you get the soul from? And they show you on soul that it's a physical living thing. It's a living thing. It's a live orb. It's a living orb. That's who you are. So who the fuck granted me the soul? Because my mom she didn't grant me the soul. That's what you need to start asking. But you don't know this shit because you're programmed to believe just because she birthed you, that's your parents. No, it's not. Those are just the vessels used to come to... Those was the vessels I chose to come here so I could serve my purpose. Those was the vessels I chose, but they are not my true parents. Your true parents, they are at home right now, chilling. They are the supreme goddesses. You ever watched Dragon Ball Z? And you watched the Planet Namek saga, and you had the one God, and he created all his children. Yes, nigga, that's how it is. Your real family, your real mom is right now on the throne, and she birthed all of us. She granted all of us a soul. She created the soul for us to give life. Them parents that you believe are your parents are not your true parents. I promise. I promise. Okay. Okay. You think everything's a joke? Okay. It's okay. I don't mind. You feel me? You don't have to believe in me. You don't have to trust me. It is okay. Like, I promise, it's really okay. But I'm telling you all real shit right now. And I'm going to continue to spit real shit to the death of me till I leave and escape this realm. Because I promise I won't come back. The next time I come back to this realm is when this shit is completely taken over. So it's only two things. There's only two choices with me. And you see, I make it very blunt for y'all. I bluntly, like, I make it blunt. Like, I bluntly say this shit because I want to just let y'all know what the fuck is going on. Two things will happen. Guess what? I'm going to live and watch this shit take place and watch everything unfold. B, the enemy is somehow going to get their way, which they not. But if they do, guess what? Congrats. You just freed me. I'm not looking at the moonlight. I'm turning around and I'm going to darkness. And I'm going to find my way back to the Sirius star system. Okay? Capiche. And then it's other avatars I could just hop into. Like, we got avatars on all the realms. So I can really, if I really just wanted to, just go to a different dimension, another realm, and just chill there. And learn and remember who I am from there, because there is no programming and nowhere. It's not no programming nowhere else. So they're at a lost cause. Earth is the program. The Earth is just Earth. Anywhere else, nigga, it's war and it's what you would call villains and shit like that. Yeah, it's evil everywhere, but it's the Galactic Control, the Galactic Federation. You got the Guardian of the Galaxies, literally the Lunakai gods, shit like that. For real, it's real. Like, this is what the fuck is really happening beyond that sky. Once that sky crack, when that sky crack, what you're going to see is a lot of purple darkness. You're going to see darkness, purple, star system, stars. You're going to see all that. And you're going to be amazed. You're going to be very amazed. I hope you get to see it in this lifetime. I do. I want you to make it this lifetime. This is my mission. I want you to see this shit. And I want to prepare you for everything I go through is to warn you. They will use family literally against you. And if you are ignorant, you wouldn't even realize that your family is not even your family right now. If you ignorant. My mom went from pure love, I get around her, I'm getting healed, to pure destruction, pure chaos, she not even woke no more. And she the one who went vegan and sun gazing and did all this shit years ago. So how all of a sudden now she wearing sunscreen? I told you. Why the fuck do you need sunscreen when years ago you was sunbathing every fucking day? Now she talking about the world is over. Well, what the fuck you mean the world is over? MK Ultra. That's the entity living in her saying that. Yeah, she told me. She said the electromagnetic spectrum is breaking down. She told me herself. She said might as well. And then she was so mad because they thought they was going to kill me. They can't kill me. They thought they was going to kill me in a facility. And they thought they was going to get their way, but they didn't. So when I came out and I broke free, she just was like, fuck it. She might as well tell me everything because she don't got long. And they don't got long. She was throwing a fit. She was mad. She was like, yeah, the electromagnetic spectrum is breaking down. The entity was saying like, oh, it's cancer when you drinking that tap water. And then she said it's cancer even when you drinking the bottled water, because the bottled water have, I don't remember the exact words she said, but she said you're getting cancer from that too, and it's fake. Then she was talking about the GMOs, and she was talking about everything. She was talking about how even if that's the spirit that's within, that's that thing body snap, because they're gonna die together. Yeah, she didn't want to listen to me. You don't think this shit is real like that? Yes, it's that real. Let an entity come in your body and control you. Your ass is grass. If it has the power to control you without that VC, if your dark matter energy is not high enough and you get susceptible, that's why you should not go to parties, get drugged, do drugs, smoke this weed or nothing. Because that entity that's living in that weed can't wait for you to smoke that shit so it can hack your body. And then this is the plan. This is what they've been doing. They've been hacking bodies, controlling it enough to where they go to the Walgreens or they go to wherever the fuck they need to go to get it, and then they get it, and now they stuck living in it. Because now that jab that they just injected made it way harder for them to control their avatar and to have any control over them. So the entity has free work. That's what happened to my mom. I watched this shit happen. It went from me and my mom not talking, knowing that, what the fuck, we not getting that shit, to she accidentally told me she got it on accident. She said, yeah, yeah, you get free bagels at Panera if you get the VC, and her ass just glitched all of a sudden after she said that shit. She wasn't supposed to say that. MK Ultra. Her ass is being controlled in her own body. And I be watching this shit every day. Every day I watch this shit like, wow. wow, this shit, is this real? She was crying. She literally be having tears in her eyes. Sometimes it gets so bad. She be fighting so hard. She be fighting so hard. The tears, she be looking at me and tears start to erupt. That's my mom fighting. And it's been months. She been going through this for months. Months. And her husband is her handler. And now everything I've been telling her, she's living in her body, being controlled, regretting not listening to me every day. Every day she see me, it's a reminder that, damn, if I just went this path, I would have been straight. I wouldn't have to go through this. So it's torture in every way. And then that cat, she be getting commands from that cat. Yes, I watch it. The cat, nigga, the cat would meow, would purr, and then her ass would go get some food. The meow would purr, and then she'd go do some shit. And then the other day, I watched this shit. I was right there talking to my mom, and her ass, the cat meowed, and her ass said, I got a missed call. And then she covered her face because she wasn't supposed to say that. The cat told her that she got a missed call and to pick up because that was her handler calling her. Yes, nigga, is this real? And I'm watching this shit. And niggas don't expect me to say this shit because, oh, you think I'm going to be mixed up in personal? No, nigga, I'm here to serve my purpose. I'm living through this shit so I can tell y'all to watch out because of how real this shit is. Nigga, she cried, the entity in her cried when I threw the cat out because that's her handler at home. Yes, nigga, these cats be witches, bitch. And I be trying to tell y'all, yes, it's that real. It's that deep. So if you thinking you just got a cat in your house, if it's an evil spirit, it can be used against you. And that's what she's going through. I've been wanting to throw the cat out, but she was so attached. Oh, I love it. I love the little cat. Okay, now her ass is regretting every fucking second of her life. Every second of her life she regret. And I'm sitting here enjoying it. I ain't gonna lie. Just sitting here like I'm not. Because I told her, as her son, she didn't want to listen to me. Because she thought I was retarded. She thought I didn't know shit. And this is how I got my victory. I'm looking at her ass like, yeah, your ass should have. And I be telling her, I said, you better, I be saying this shit, yeah. I be evil too. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, you better listen to your slave master. Yeah, nigga, because you ain't want to listen to me. You got something to listen to now? Fucking tard. And I yes. That I'm untapped. I'm gonna do shit like that because you ain't want to listen to me in the first place. I know how the fuck you not gonna listen to somebody that got your best interest. You fucking retarded at that. You retarded. I be showing her all the Carfax. I show her all the Carfax and her ass still ain't want to listen. You retarded. You just retarded at this point. And then now you gotta watch your son. You gonna watch your son ascend. And they be trying to use that avatar to kill me. So she's literally stuck in her own body, and that avatar is being used. They want to hack me, and they can't because I'm just too high of a vibration. And I'm at my worst. I got a hernia right now. They sealed my pineal. They electrically tried to seal my pineal shut. Electrically. Because my astral body was so strong and so potent. So they in a different realm, what you would call sleep, but that shit affected me here. That's how I know this is real. It was real. That shit there affected me here. All I gotta do, when y'all gonna see, I don't have to say much, and I'm not gonna say much. Cause I showed her yesterday that I can easily break it. And her ass was on hush mode. The entity, they can't live, the entity can't survive with a open pineal gland. They can't be around it. And I showed the entity like, look, nigga, you better start tightening up. And I showed her ass right then in her face how I opened that bitch right in her face and her ass was frozen. I got the command. I could do whatever the fuck I want. You can't touch me. That's why the Elise is scared of me because they've done everything and I can persevere and I can overcome everything because I'm a god. I'm a Lunakai god. You can't stop us. You can only stop the ones that's susceptible to love and dumb shit like that. I'm not. I knew not to go to bonfires. I knew not to drink around people. Smoking weed, I quit because they literally putting demons in that weed now. If you're not getting it from a grower, then your ass is getting that medical pack. That we got demons all in them weed pack. To control you pack. And you think everything I'm saying is a joke. Okay, you fucking house Negro. Keep getting programmed. Keep going through everything you're going through. Keep thinking and believing that I'm not telling you the truth. I'm for the people. I'm for my people. So I'm telling you my personal business. That's personal. That I witness every day. Maybe one day I just need to record her and show you how botted out she is, and then your ass gonna start to believe this shit true. I watched her in her room, was crying, and her ass was forced to say she's okay. Bitch, she not okay. You literally crying. I said, you good? Her ass crying. I said, you okay? She said, yeah. And then her ass got up, cause I'm literally watching her move like a robot. I'm just not attached, so I'm not gonna let that shit affect me. I told her specifically, only reason I'm still here is because I'm trying to help her through it, a little by little. Little by little, I'm trying to break her free slowly. I have my own little tactic. I'm slowly trying to break that shit free. But everything in her life is one big regret right now. Everything in her entire life right now is one big regret. Right now, she's living in one regret. Everything. Imagine living like that. Imagine something like this. Okay. So, imagine you had a son or you had a daughter. And your son or daughter was telling you, hey, look, I don't think your husband or wife is really your husband and wife. And I don't think that they really love you. I think there's some sort of backstage agenda that's going on. I think it's something else going on. And this was me literally to my mom. And she's like, no, he loves me and we love each other and shit like that and all. And then one day, this really happened. One day, shit hit the fan. The nigga hit me in my face. Imagine your little kid getting hit in the face by a grown-ass adult. He popped me, swung on me, and I'm sitting there fighting with his ass. And then we end up moving. And I'm like, yeah, okay, we straight. And I start to awaken. The moment I move from the house, I literally start to awaken and start feeling my soul purpose, my mission, because I don't have that agent holding me down and keeping me locked down. So once I got free from his ass, guess what the fuck is? Hanson Pennyfeather, yeah, fuck you, bitch. And I'm gonna say your name. Hanson Pennyfeather. Yeah, you fucking op. You fucking bitch. Suck my dick. Hanson Pennyfeather. Yes, in the Pennyfeathers. Fuck all of y'all. Y'all can all suck my dick. Anyway, like I said, his agent elite ass working with the draconian reptilians and knowing everything I'm saying is real. Everything I'm literally saying is real. His ass no. Fuck you, bitch. Anyways, like I said, his ass, once I left from him, guess what? Now my ass started to awaken. Coincidence? No, nigga. His ass was literally meant to keep me and my mom from our soul mission. Her mission was way more important than me. That's why her ass woke up in fucking 2015. Her mission was way more important than mine. I told you she's powerful in the astrals. But guess what? Oh, I love him. Got her ass snatched. And me, I'm waking up. She waking up now. She started to fix. She's a healer. So she got the crystals. Y'all asking me where I get the crystals from. I got it from her ass. She got the crystals. And now that the entity in her, she can't stop the business because that would just let me know even further that that is something that she's going. Yeah. So she got to act. The entity got to keep going along with her life. Got to go to work. Still got to go to school. And she can't just quit. The only difference is the entity don't like to be around me because I'm at a high vibration. It used to go from my mom cook for me every day. I'm eating all good and shit like that. I'm getting that nice love. Till she don't cook for me no more. She come in here, she drop the groceries off, and she go back out. You ever realize, like, damn, Chris, you barely be around your mom? Because that's not her. That's an entity controlling her, and her ass be at her handler's house every day. But back to what I'm saying, just imagine this shit. Your son telling you, look, you have a way bigger purpose. Stop fucking with him. He's literally just ruining your life. Her ass, I'm sitting here with my mom. Her ass crying. He's just dying for some reason. This is my mom. I'm sitting in the back of my head knowing the reason he's dying is because of the son. It's because he's demonic spirit. Everything evil, everything that's been going with the elites, with working with these elites, everything that's at a low vibration is dying. So I'm literally sitting here watching my mom crying. Oh my God, he's dying. And I just love him. I just want to spend my time with him. And I'm sitting here telling her, like, look, that's the karma. It's the universe, Mom. I'm trying to let you know he's a killer. He's a murderer. He's done these bad things. Look at the plane. Look at the shit that's happening. He's dying. That's why. It's karmic debt. And her ass still, oh, I love him. She go back again. And she keep going back. Until one day, her vibration is so low that he can now attack her. Now he can attack her. Then his ass laughing at me because my mom is retarded. His ass sending me Snapchat. I got your mom. Your mom is mine. Guys, he literally saying this shit. Your mom is mine. I got her. Haha, laughing in my face, and I'm trying to tell her like, look, he's literally laughing at me. Literally, I'm trying to show her, no. Okay, you fucking retard. I'm literally every angle. She that dumb. Then I came to find out that she was already under a spell, and that's why. I didn't know. She was already under that love spell that he placed on her. And the love spell didn't work with me because I'm a warrior spirit, and I break through spells. Spells don't affect me. The spell only works when you have that sort of empathy. You have that empathy towards that person. It only works that way. Spells don't just work. You gotta already have love for it to keep it going. So that love that she had enabled him to put a love spell on her so that no matter what, her ass would love him. No matter what. I didn't know that. I know it now, but that love spell, she had that love in her. It took the only time that love spell broke is when I had my chance to literally stop everything. When she saw right in my face that we didn't coincide. She was going to divorce him. They was going to get a divorce. She blocked him and everything. And her ass unblocked. Her ass unblocked him. Her ass unblocked him. And she went back. And New Year's Eve, her ass got snatched. It's been months. And I've been looking at this shit for months. I've been looking at this shit. But verbally, I don't say shit. Because that's how I ended up at that facility. Because I said some shit. I confronted the entity within her. I literally confronted it like, yeah, bitch, I know who you is. And her ass got scared. She ain't know, the entity ain't know what to do because they used to not being confronted. So when I confronted it, guess what she did? Oh, she started tripping and tweaking. And then her ass tweaked out when I was sun gazing. Her ass was like, nah, nigga. She called the cops on me. Once she seen me sun gazing, that's when she called the cops. She ain't called the cops after I confronted her. She called the cops when I went out in that sun and she seen how bright I was. How she couldn't stop me because I was in that sunlight. That's when she called the cops. Yeah, nigga. And that's what I'm living with. But yeah, when I be calling her mom and shit, you'll see me call her mom and shit. That's not my mom. And the reason why I'm comfortable saying this shit now is because if they come out and say like, oh yeah, you said this and that, then I'll know it's an agent. I'll know that they're watching me. So they can't. So I can say this shit here. They gonna have to verbally catch me say this shit in front. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna get they ass. Cause if they be like, oh, there's video evidence of you saying this, and that, now I'm gonna know you've been watching me. That lets me know you've been watching me, Penny Feather. Fuck you. He is watching me. I know he is. He watching me very closely. The niggas downstairs watching me very closely. I'm telling you, I'm in the Truman Show. Literally, like my mom she's the main center of it because my mom is body snatched. That's the only reason how it can even happen, even work. That gray right there, agent. Pleiadians over there, agents. The only people that's not agents is the god and goddess that live right next door. And they ass is lost. They ass is lost in the sauce. They ass is programmed in this matrix. They don't know shit. Yeah, nigga. And I'm sitting here living through all this. This is the life of Nico the Soul. And this is why I'm here. I'm here to tell you this shit will happen to you. That's the only reason I got into the facility in the first place is because of her. And I was in the court case watching her fight for her life. She did not want me in there. Every time we go somewhere dangerous, her ass start to cry. And her ass start to shake. And her ass start to fight uncontrollably hard. Because she don't want me to end up. She don't want me to end up like her. She don't want me to die. And my mom don't want me, so she started fighting real hard. I was in that. In her body, in her vessel, she looking at the draconian reptilians for what they are. Me, I'm knowing that the draconian reptilians, but I can't say shit. My mom's literally in tears, crying in the court case, ratting me out, selling me out, talking about how I got a YouTube channel, talking about how I had electricity coming out of me. She's selling out. I'm watching the entity in her controlling her, selling me out, talking about how I was in school and had electricity coming out of me, telling them that I'm woke to the spaceships and everything that I see in the skies. She literally was ratting me out, but it wasn't her, it was the entity. And my mom, I literally seen the tears come out her eyes in the court. Cause she can't control herself. She's not in control. And this is the life that I'm living. If you wanted to know, this is the life Nico is living. So I don't want to hear no shit. You like, oh, life is hard. No, I'm living life on the hardest difficulty. I'm trapped at almost every angle. My family got the jab. So they ask, when I talk to them, they ask like get all body snatched and shit. They ask act like bots. Cause I'm that high of a just my voice itself is pure energy. When you listen to me, this is like you've never heard no shit like this. This is pure cosmic energy right here. This is a pure God right here in form. And right now, I'm at my low. Like, they really are trying everything. They tried everything. They are trying everything. And nothing works. Nothing works. And I don't put myself in situations to hurt myself. I just don't. I'm not going to put myself out there. I'm not going to put myself in a situation to get hurt. No cap. And I always do countermeasures. Like, I always do countermeasures. If I do go out, I always do something to let my fans know, to let my peoples know, hey, look, if something happens, you know who the culprit is. Hey, look, if something happens to me, it was I was here. So they ass can't do nothing. And if they do, you know who the culprit is. And I say shit like, all right, I'm about to go in here. If I don't come back and make a video, then you know something don't happen. You feel me? I do shit like that to protect myself because I know how real it's getting out here. That's why I called out his bitch ass name today. Because I felt like it. He's a criminal. Have plenty of murders. Plenty of bodies. Drug dealing as well. MK Ultra. That's what he got my money. He's a handler. He probably never fathomed the thought that I would even come out and say his name on recording. He probably never thought I'd do it. And he's watching me. I know he is. I don't have fear of him. He don't exist to me. He literally doesn't exist to me. He can't do shit to me. There's literally not a thing he could do to me. He can't do shit to me. Literally, he's tried everything. And the last straw was my mom. He probably ain't even want to do it, but he had to do it. He's being used by the elites. Himself. He not just doing this because of his own evil intent. It's because of war. The draconian reptilians and these beings, they are trying to capture as many souls as they can. And one of them that he's actually famous as well. Like, he's actually really famous. Like, I used to try and figure out, like, why the fuck do everybody know him? Like, what is he so good at? Like, why do everybody like him? Like, why is he so? It's because he's a warlock. Yeah, he's a fucking warlock. And I didn't know it. And he's been doing this over the years. He's like been putting in hella work. He been putting in hella work. I know who he is now. I finally figured it out. Like, I'm like, why do niggas like him and love him so much like he's some grand fucking... It's because he's been doing this shit for years. He been fucking up families for years. He been doing this shit for years. He been doing this shit. He one of them. He out there. He in there. He in that game. He bout that shit. For real. And the reason why I'm so famous is because he don't lose. He don't never lose. And to lose by someone like me is tarnishing his image. And people notice. And he can't get to me. So that hurt him. And it's hurting him. Bad, like damn. He a god himself. That's the worst part. I have two theories. He's either a white man in that god avatar, or two, he's a god and he's just sided with the elites. Because that conscious transferal shit is real. That shit is real, y'all. What she's going through is just MK Ultra. So, yeah, guys. Just PSA, you just heard a lot about my personal life, but fuck it. It is what it is. You feel me? And he was the reason why all this shit happened, so I really will fuck him and the draconian reptilians. You feel me? I have no love for them. You feel me? That's why I didn't switch my name over, because I knew I'm a hot, like, bitch, I know the fuck, I'm not one of y'all. Nigga, you better not sign my name. My last name is definitely me. You was not my father. I'm not afraid of him no more either. Last time he came over here, he used to have that, because he know the power of fear, and he grows off the fear. But me,
I used to be so afraid of this nigga. So he thought he was gonna come in here, the last time he came in here, he thought shit was gonna be sweet. He thought he had the ability to just come up in here and tell me, let's go. And when he saw my ass like, nah, I'm not going with you, his ass was mad. He tried to choke me, do all this shit, but the karmic debt hit his ass instantly. His ass instantly regretted it. I know something happened bad to his ass. You feel me? And I was like, no, I'm not going with you. I said, no. His ass got mad. I'm not afraid of him no more. I have no fear towards this man. He can't do shit to me. He's helpless. He's helpless. Now that I'm exposing him, he's really helpless now. He never thought I would ever do no shit like this. He's helpless. He can't do shit to me. The nigga is a fucking buffoon. And it's freedom of speech. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever the fuck I want. It's illegal to record someone, but it's not illegal to say your name. Bitch ass nigga. I know my laws too. Y'all little laws y'all got. I know everything about y'all. You fucking pro. This nigga used to, he with all that shit. All of it. And I didn't know back then. Back then, I was lost, but I just knew I didn't like him. Because I just knew it was something. But now it's all being revealed. All is being revealed. I didn't look none of this up about him. This is just shit I know now because everything's being revealed. We're the Lunakai gods. I'm tapping in with my ancestors damn near every night. Now when I go to sleep, I'm tapping in with beings. Ancestors. Like, yeah. PSA. You're not crazy. And that's why I said that shit on my live the other day. Because I know what the fuck is going on. I'm 3 steps ahead of the game. Like, I see everything for what it is. Most people don't. Dan, look, you got the beings that's leaving right now because they can't stand me. They the only ones that got common sense to not be around me. They ass is packing up and moving because I'm on the rise. And I see through them. I be communicating with their ass. They like, look, I don't want nothing to do with this nigga. They moving. Their entire family is moving. Moving. They're done. They actually CIA. They are part of the CIA. They working with them peoples. But they like, man, this is a lost cause. We can't do nothing to him. He's still strong. He's still even alive. They can't even believe I'm still alive. I'm probably in one of the greatest shows on a plane right now. I'm telling you, I'm really like living in a Truman Show. Like, this shit is not a joke. Like, this shit is not a joke. Like, this shit would eat. If you was in the Matrix, if you still was in the Matrix, this shit would eat you alive. I'm that tapped out that I don't care. Like, I'm literally, it don't even hurt me because I know this shit is fake. Yeah, it feels real. What she's going through, it feel real. Because that's not even her controlling herself. So everything she's going through is going hurt. Not to me, though. I'm perfectly fine. I don't have emotions. Emotions is weak. The fuck is you? Only emotion that sometimes I cry. Yes, sometimes I cry, and sometimes because it's a release. That's a release. You feel me? Like when the emotions is that, like when shit is just like, damn, I just got to, I cry. But it ain't no reason to cry. Like what is there to cry about? You think I'm gonna just cry all day and waste my energy? It's been months. For the first 2-3 months, I was fighting, like I was mad and angry. But now it's just like, I'm not wasting my energy because it ain't shit I can really do to help her. All I did was tell her what to do and her ass was not listening. But anyways, y'all, I love y'all. Take care of yourself. I'm here to raise the frequency. I'm here to raise the vibration. And last thing I'm going to say is the reason why you see these beings smoking cigarettes is because they hear your thoughts because you're a god. As a god, they don't have a choice but to hear all your thoughts. And the cigarettes is helping them. Just with nicotine, that shit is helping them get that shit out their mind. They must listen to you because that's their program that they know you a god, y'all. That's why they so afraid of you. And when your Wi-Fi is on, when your Wi-Fi is connected, when you tapped in, nigga, telepathy is even more easier. And it get louder. Your voice get louder to them. And they don't like that. That's why they want you just to cut your hair so they don't have to listen to your ass. On that note, I love y'all. Take care of yourself. I'm out.